A Peoria County jail inmate is charged with trying to arrange the murder of a man he's accused of shooting in April. A grand jury on Tuesday indicted 43-year-old Aubrey Harper on one count of solicitation of murder. Now, the sheriff says jail staff intercepted a letter on July 23rd in which Harper allegedly said he wanted the shooting victim murdered. Harper is in custody for aggravated battery and unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon. Now, he's ordered to stay in jail until his trial, and he faces up to 30 years in prison for two of the charges he's facing. His arraignment is August 29th.